Hello, tonight we're making Mom's spaghetti. Step 1, make a drink. Tonight, in honor of Mom's spaghetti, we're going to show you how to make Mama Lucas's glass of wine. Manischewitz, Passover. So you take your kosher wine, find the biggest wine glass you can, and fill it up to the halfway mark. Close enough. Step 2, water it down to the brim. Use your fingers to swirl it. Never actually tried this before. Tastes like communion. You need to get some water going for your pasta. If you don't know how to boil noodles, you should consider what you're doing with your life. Put a couple pinches of salt in, maximum flame, and put a lid on it. So, we need to get the sauce going. Light your pan, if it'll ever light. Waiting for the flare up. Oh no. It'll light in a second.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. Maybe this will work. There we go. It smells like natural gas in here. Okay, so get a little olive oil in your pan, just a little bit. You really don't need any at all. Half an onion here, and we're gonna dice our onion here. We've already screwed it up. I already screwed it up. This onion's kind of old, but we're going for a fine dice. The whole point of doing this is it makes your sauce like a little chunky, extra flavor. You put onions in this. So you got your heat going. Throw some onions in there. Now something that really makes it Mom's spaghetti is a giant jar of pre-minced garlic. You just stick your knife in there and just dump a crap load in there. Love that stuff. Let's take a field trip. Thyme in the dark. Branches. Spread everything around. Usually I like to grow herbs outside. It reminds me of a story. Basically you just use your fingers to pull the thyme off of the branches. I was out in my front yard once. I was making soup. It's groggy. Hey, sonny boy! No, it's not really that funny. Maybe we should just edit that out entirely. I'm just putting the thyme in the pan. Put the thyme in the pan. You gotta turn the heat down. Way too hot. So I'm gonna tuck everything over to the side. I'm about to put in the beef. Just open your pack and put your beef in. It's not complicated. What the hell? I like the noodles, cylinders from the meat grinder. I try to keep it parallel to those grind lines. Probably have to turn up the heat again. This stage of the cooking, we're trying to get some caramelization. You know, those brown bits taste nice. It's really smooth. You want to try it? All we have left really is we're going to put in sauce. It's $1. It's pretty good. It's what my mom used. It's pasta sauce. To periodically stir this. See, we're looking for brown bits. We're trying to cook the meat pretty much completely before we put the sauce in. The water's boiling. Wow. Add your pasta. We're having spaghetti. Always look for the box that's 16 ounces, not 12. Don't break the pasta. That's stupid. Don't ruin the experience for anyone else. You don't need to break pasta, you just push it down like a noodle. There you go. You're gonna have to periodically stir that. Keep stirring. Why is it taking so long? Periodic stir of your pasta. The ingredients we forgot to put in the sauce already. Crushed red pepper. This was the least old one. And you'll need some red wine. Crushed red pepper. And I add wine. If you want to be more spicy, then you add more. I just like shake it all around, a little even coated. Crushed red pepper. Oh yeah, and then I add some oregano. This is probably like Mexican brick oregano all around the spaghetti. Coyote probably pissed on this. Probably like 2 pinches.
Of what?
Oregano. Two pinches of oregano. Stupid. Alright, here's my favorite part. Add some wine. Box wine is just fine. That's my motto. Just let her go. Looks nice. Now there's no way to quantify the amount I just put in there. Kinda got this brownish, purplish color. We're gonna let the meat cook in that for a little bit longer. Pasta's starting to get done. The noodles are more limp. Gotta keep an eye on that. They say the trick to making pasta stick to noodles is you add a little of the starchy pasta water. Works out alright. Get out our sauce. Dump it all on top. 24 ounces. So we're not cooking for health. You stir it slowly. Don't sneeze on your food. If you just leave it on the heat you had it on the medium, it'll start sputtering. Like you'll have sauce on your face sputtering. You don't want that. So we want it low. We're gonna go for like 10 minutes. Also forgot some salt, probably some pepper. And this is all your preference. You put as much salt and pepper as you want. And if you don't like the acidity of sauce, add a little sugar. Yes. Tastes like grape juice. Brought to you by Welch's 100% juice. Juicy juice. So maybe your noodles are done. You should probably just taste one. Yeah, that's about al dente. It's not crunchy. It just has like some firmness left in it. Just want the pasta cooked. All right, you strained your pasta. You're getting a steam facial. Don't rinse the pasta. You just don't need to do that. And holy crap, that needs to cook. It's not cold. The onions are crunchy. You don't want crunchy onions. You do need to actually cook your sauce. So let's let that go for a bit. Oh, you figured out your sauce isn't done. You regret it, but you can take the opportunity to relax and finish your drink. Pretty good. Get back up for a second. Probably should get another drink. Give her another try. Getting there. Back to drinking. Yeah! What the hell just happened? Wine's starting to get to my head. My mom drinks like glass after glass of this stuff. She like slammed a whole glass at like 2 in the afternoon when she was visiting us. I'm just kidding. My mom's a very nice lady. None of that ever happened. This one's for you, mama. All right. Surely your sauce is done by now. Turn off the heat. That's always an important step that we sometimes forget. Hold it slow and like kind of use your ladle to rake it over. And work in your sauce. Sauce coats the noodles. Just about time to serve. Nice bowl for your friend and yourself. Really the only thing left to do is put some Parmesan on it. Put your bowl close to the pot. Let's use Parmesan. Who uses Romano? You use Romano? Like the powdered kind? That's disgusting. That stuff has a shelf life of like 15 years. That's not even cheese, like, gross. Real Parmesan. It's like $2. Wow. Let's throw some on top. I didn't put any basil in the sauce. Let's try it out. Let's try her out. Tastes like I always make it. That's how you make spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. Arms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Breathing heavy. Aunt's name is Betty.